Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs, and welcome back to the 155th episode of the Now Update. Today I've got quite a lot to talk about, so let's jump in with all the latest Now That's Icon music news and updates. So first of all, I'll go through those upcoming albums that are due to be released. We did of course have that release of Now Yearbook 1992 on Friday. The album is out now. If you would like to get yourself a copy of the album, you can do that with links in the description down below. If you're going to get yourself a copy, you can of course get yourself a copy of the album from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And as the album is out now, you can of course get that from supermarkets and HMV stores. For the supermarkets, I would definitely recommend you check to see if they still have a CD section. So I'll go through the upcoming albums that are due to be released. We of course have Now That's What I Call 12-inch 80s 1980, that is due to be released this Friday on the 14th of July. Then we have Now That's What I Call Music 115, and that's due to be released on the 28th of July. Alongside that, we have the release of Now That's What I Call Music 15, the re-release, and that's also due to be released on the 28th of July. And then we have Now That's What I Call USA the 80s, and that's due to be released on the 11th of August. Any of these albums, if you would like to pre-order yourself a copy of these albums, you can do the links in the description down below. If you'd like to go and pre-order, you can of course pre-order from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And when these albums are out, you'll be able to get them in supermarkets and HMV stores. And for supermarkets, again, you'll have to check if your local supermarket still has a CD section, as not all of them do. If your local supermarket does have a CD section, then they of course should be selling these albums. So now let's have a look at all the soccer music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart. This is where I look at all the soccer music albums that feature in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday. So number 2, we have Now That's What I Call a Sizzling Summer. That of course is a new entry there at number 2. That's done so well to go straight in number 2. I definitely didn't think it'd go that high up. I thought maybe it'd get just inside the top 5, as we've had a lot of these summer albums before, so I thought maybe it'd go to number 4, possibly number 5, but I'm so glad it's gone straight to number 2. Let's just hope that doesn't fall down many places over the next few weeks. At 9, we have Now That's What I Call Music 114. That is a no move there at number 9. I'm so glad that's managed to maintain its place this week inside the top 10. So let's just hope that doesn't fall down many places over the next few weeks. At 18, we have Now That's What I Call Legendary. At 30, we have Now Millennium 2000 2001. At 31, we have Now That's What I Call 80s Alternative. At 37, we have Now That's What I Call Massive Hits and Number Ones. And at 46, we have Now That's What I Call a Massive 80s Party. So all that soccer music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday. So this week we have 7 Now albums in the top 50. We did of course also have 7 albums last week. That's we maintain the same amount of albums, but we have unfortunately lost one album this week, as of course we have a new entry of the guy going, which has unfortunately pushed another album out the chart this week. On this week, the albums don't seem to be doing very well. The statistics for the albums in the top 50 this week are: we have 3 albums going down, we have 2 albums going up, we have 1 no mover, and of course we have 1 new entry. And of course that 1 new entry there being Now That's What I Call a Sizzling Summer at number 2. But as I said, this week the albums don't seem to be doing very well. Of those 7 albums in the chart, we only unfortunately have 2 of which moving up. I really do hope over the next 2 weeks we'll have a few more albums and start moving up. As I said, each week Now Music seems to be announcing a new album. We've had a lot of new albums announced over the last few weeks, so we definitely will have a few more new entries in the chart. I can just hope that more of these albums start moving up over the next few weeks. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe with notifications to be notified every time I send a new video. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there. And some of my social medias will be in the description down below. And make sure to follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.